What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now in this video I'm going to be watching a Warhammer series. Now I believe this is a fan-made series and it's called Astartes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Now looking at it, there's 5 parts in total. So initially my plan was to watch all 5 parts in one video, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to watch part 1 to part 4 in the first video, and I'm going to break out the 5th part into a second video. I believe the 5th part is like 7.5 minutes long. So yeah, I'm going to break them out into 2 separate videos. So the first video, which I'm going to do now, is going to cover part 1 to part 4. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Look at the size of them. Oh, is that it? Wow, that was quick. Short but sweet. Wow. Okay, so before I go back to the beginning and watch it one more time, which I'm definitely going to do, 2 quick things. First thing is, I can't believe this is fan-made. You know, if someone said to me now, this is like an official launch trailer or teaser for a new Warhammer game, you definitely believe it. You definitely believe it based on the quality of this teaser, or technically part 1. Wow. Secondly, the actual troopers really remind me of, just initially, really remind me of clone troopers in Star Wars. You know, they're all the same height, walk the same, don't speak to each other, have the same emotion as well. Just really reminiscent of that for me. So anyways, let's go back to the beginning and watch this 50-second part 1 one more time. See, already I'm going to pause it, literally like 5 seconds into I'm going to pause it. 2 things. The first one is the music. I really like how it has this kind of basic overlay, this simple music pattern throughout the whole of part 1. And I like how they contrast that with the alarm system sound in the ship. It goes back and forth about 3 or 4 times. I really like how they do that. And secondly, as you're behind them, seeing the troopers walking down the ship, the size of them, they're huge in comparison to like the ship's staff. They're massive. So check this out. Look at the size of them, and this back and forth just really works. Okay, and then this next shot here for me is my favourite one in this 50-second clip. Yeah, it's so subtle, but I just like how the camera follows them round as they go into this kind of like this loading bay. Just like it. Wow. Wow. Woo. Okay, so if the first 50 seconds are that good in terms of part 1, I am in for a treat for the next 3 parts. So, yeah, let's move on to part 2. Wow. Incoming. Right, that opening shot already, where it's kind of like you're on board, right? It's like a GoPro, you're on board. Amazing. Wow. Wow, swag as well. Swag. they're all shooting, got their nice formation and positions, and this guy just walks out, gun in one hand, boom, 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 boom. And then right at the end, he's got a little bit of swag as he's walking. I like it. And this kind of ties in once again with what I said in the first one. They kind of remind me of like clone troopers. And in the clone troopers series, they've all got different positions, aren't they? So you've got the ones in the red and the ones in the blue. You've got elites, basically. And he in the middle, the guy who's walking straight through the middle of them, he reminds me of kind of the captain of the crew, the elite. Anyways, stop blabbing. Let me go back and watch this amazing 1 minute part 2 one more time. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I have to pause it already. I just love these onboard cameras. Like, I'm going to call it the GoPro view. The GoPro view, it really works because obviously typically you might have shots showing the actual ship, but being on board like you are here just really works. It really makes you feel like you're part of the actual crew. And obviously, you know, the actual asteroid belt and everything about it is popping as well. Plus the attention to detail as they're going through this little hole here. You can hear the actual small asteroids hitting the ship as well. The attention to detail is just crazy. Feeling the music, cool. This guy. Wow, that is crazy. Who is this guy? Who's this guy that's basically walks through the middle? I hope actually it isn't just some random guy. I hope he's like the leader. Just check this. They're all shooting, doing the thing, and he just, boom, walks straight through. I'm not going to go back anymore, but the second guy that got killed, did you see the second guy that got killed? Ooh, that is not a nice way to go out. Yeah. This is popping. This is. Right. Who is this guy? Okay. This is fan made. This is so good. Wow. Right, okay, enough on part 2. I can't wait. Let's move on to part 3. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Nice teaser. What is going on? What is going on? How have I not seen this before? This is... This is just crazy. This is madness. I'm actually speechless. Right, let me go back to the beginning. Watch this one more time. It carries on like this. I'm gonna have to send up as a patron to this guy if he's got an account. I'll tell it now. Mad. Right, pause it already. Let me just look at that. The attention to detail on this villain's face. Wow. And I love how this is the best way for me to do a teaser of something. No explanation, no talking. Just a focus shot on it and then boom to black. And that's what it does. So I've got no idea what this is. But clearly because of the attention on it, it's something important. Perfect. Perfect. I love that part. Basically, Iron Man. First Iron Man, tank fires a shell at him. Boom. Just moves out the way and then obviously does his thing. One more time. Love it. That is crazy as well. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, you better run. Run. So obviously now, my favourite shot in part 3 is, yeah, it's quite obvious. This last shot here is just... The whole part is absolutely... I need to stop saying amazing, but I'm going to say it one more time. It's absolutely amazing. But this last shot here, where it kind of like set up into a little bit of a trap. He throws the flash grenade. And then this, where he fires his bullet and it goes through the smoke and you get the open shot. Another cutscene. Wow, this is popping. This is absolutely popping. Wow. Right, okay, let's move on to part 4. I'm noticing as well, I like how every single part gets a little bit longer. First one was 50 seconds. Second one I think was about 1 minute 20. This is 1 minute 40, 1 minute 50. So we'll see what part 4 is. So yeah, let's get into part 4. Wow. Reload. That is crazy. It's quite sad actually as well, because this is fan made and it's one of the best things I've ever seen. I don't know anything about Warhammer, but cinematically, if that's even the right word, everything about it, the scenes, the music, the action, is just amazing. And it's kind of sad because it's fan made and it's significantly better than so much of the stuff that's put out. So much better. And it just kind of just goes to show, if you have the talent and the passion, what fan made stuff can be like. Anyways, stop blabbing. Let me go back to the beginning. Watch this one more time. In fact, quickly before I do, I like how it showed. Obviously, it kind of alluded to this target that they were going for at the end of at the beginning. Sorry, of part 3, and at the end of part 4, obviously now they've got to that target, this big door. And I like how it shows there's no words, no speaking, nothing to allude to what it could be or what's behind it, but you know, based on the focus on it, how important and how significant that is to them. I love when it does that. Without the use of words. So anyways, let me go back to the beginning and watch it one more time. I was blabbing on before, wasn't I? Let me go back to the beginning, watch it one more time. So already these two guys here, they really remind me of Brainiac. DC, Superman's villain, Brainiac. The look of them just gives me Brainiac vibes. Once again, I need to pause it again. I love how it shows as well. They get the reload, they put the rifle, and I like how he rests it. You notice he rests it and puts his hand on the top. So it's almost like he's putting it in its most powerful mode, where if he holds it just by his wrist, it's going to go all over the place. So the force generated by the bullets, the recoil, is so great. He puts it on a mount on the actual railing, and he puts his hand on the top of it as well. The attention to detail showing how powerful that actual round is so good. So this part here really reminds me of in Knights of the Old Republic. One of the first cinematics in Knights of the Old Republic is where the guy, one of the clone troopers, has got a grenade and he runs up to the Sith, doesn't he? And he's trying to, I think, punch him or hit him, and he uses the force on him, doesn't he? He uses the force on him to hold him and is able to release his thumb off the actual grenade and blow up. Just that kind of dynamic reminds me of this one here as well. This one's even better though. So did you see that as well? I think there he was able to shoot him because I think he was able to push the his actual weapon into his bubble. I think once he was in his bubble, he had less control over what he could do. So I think once he got into the bubble, he was able to shoot him a little bit. But obviously his friend there. Uh-oh. Madness. So did you see that as well? So right at the end, his friend was actually holding the guy back, and once his friend stabbed him through the head basically, then obviously he lost control of that, so then he was able to kill him. Wow, this is crazy. This is madness. These guys are elites, I'll tell you that now. Wow. I'm just shaking my head. I'm not shaking my head in a negative way. It's got nothing to do with the actual... In fact, it's got everything to do with these parts, but in a good way. I'm just disappointed that it's taken me so long to want to realise how epic this is and watch it. And also, what I was just ranting about before, it's fan-made. This is fan-made and it's so good. And it's just frustrating because it shows, obviously, like I said before, if you've got passion and the skills, clearly this guy's got amazing abilities, and the backing, what you can do. I can't even imagine what part 5 is going to be like, because these first 4 parts have just been so special. Okay, yeah, wow. I'm not even going to say my favourite shot in this part 4 because I can't even think of one. Every part of it has just been really, really good. So I'm not even going to say my favourite part in this part 4. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction and kind of thoughts on part 1 to part 4. Like I mentioned right at the very beginning, I will be definitely doing part 2, and part 2 will be covering part 5 of this series. Soon. I'll be definitely doing that soon. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my actual thoughts and reactions, and if you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and maybe also subscribe for more content like this if you've not done so already. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.